Hi everybody, welcome to another solo chicken dinner on Vikendi. This is on the PlayStation 4, where we're going to concentrate on final circle tactics and positioning. So I've dropped along, I've gone to the safe side, I've hit a supply drop and I've got a ghillie suit and a AUG, I think I've got as my short range weapon, and a lovely Kar 98 with a 3 times on as my long range weapon. Now this guy fired at me earlier, but he's just got into that scrub and I can't really see him. We're into phase 5, so the circles are getting pretty small. There's about 10 minutes to go, so this again is all about positioning, listening out, trying to get information about where everybody else is, and then trying to get into that circle with my playstyle as quietly as possible in order to let everybody kill each other so you can then clean up afterwards. At this point I decide that the ghillie suit probably isn't the best thing to be wearing as we go into the brown scrub, so it's time to get rid of it. And I'm faced with a number of decisions here. There's gunfire to the left of the new circle and gunfire to the right of the new circle, and it's very open to the right of the new circle. It's, well, on the you can see in front of me all that snows. So I'm a little bit torn, plus I know there's a guy in that brush. Right, so he's running over that way. I've got the Kar 98, so what I'm really doing with him is just waiting for him to stop. Because as you probably know, the Kar 98 or the M24 or the AWM are one-shot kills to the head as long as they're not wearing, as long as they're not at full health with the level 3 helmet. So you've got to kind of wait for them to stop moving, and then you can blat them and they will die. Unfortunately though, he goes inside that building, so now I'm left with another choice. What do? Do I go round to the right, or do I go back in the shrubs into the wooded area to my left? I decide to go left because that's where I hear the least firing. However, I am incorrect. As you'll see in just a second, this was probably the wrong thing to do. But it highlights when you get into a dangerous situation, whatever you do, don't stop moving. Don't go prone, don't lie on the ground if someone's shooting at you, unless you know exactly where they are. So that's the guy over there. He spotted me, but I can't see him. So I'm just boosting up. The blue is starting to come in, but remember on Vikendi, the blue comes in very, very slowly. You always have plenty of time to make tactical decisions. I smoke myself to give me a little bit of leeway to run round, and I want to run left, and what you'll see is that I start getting fired at by a few different people. The bullets whizzing past, but the good thing is then that they're all giving away their positions to each other, and they'll all start shooting at each other, including this guy in front of me now. So at this point I'm just moving and grooving. Right, I need to start running into the circle. I see the guy in front of me who's engaging someone else, so I take the time. And then that guy there, and then I'm almost safe. Let's just see what happens. 9 people left, including me, and he goes around the far side of that rock. So now it's right. Okay, let's take a breath. Let's have a look. Let's have a listen. Let's see what's going on. 8 people left. Let's just wait on the edge of the circle. We've got a minute and a half before the next circle moves. It's pretty close to me. I've got plenty of boosts. So let's just get boosted up and let's just have a look round. And again, what I'm thinking here is, where are the other players? Where can I hear the gun sounds? Can I see them? And which is going to be the safest way into the circle? You know, to the edge of the circle. I'm always playing the edge where the best cover is. So I'm crawling in over the dead grass. Let's have a quick look at this guy's thing. Probably take his boosts. Boosts are always good. Looking, I think he has a 4 times, which I put on my Kar 98, a bit better than the 3 times. And then it's a case of using that grass. Right, so we're down to 6 alive now. The chap with the G36 is doing some good work, so it's time to slowly move in and just try and gather that information. Now remember, when you're doing this, when you are crawling in prone like this, you are very, very, very vulnerable. If somebody runs up, you know, I'm dead basically. But I know that there's that guy in the barn ahead of me. I know there's probably a guy round the back of that rock to my right, and I've heard gunfire over, sorry, to my left. I know I've heard gunfire over to my right. So it's just a case of listening out and thinking, right, not making a rash move. Again with Vikendi, you don't need to make a rash move. Having a good look at that mini-map. Where are the houses? People get attracted to houses. They like running into houses. If there's a house in the last circles, someone, at least one person will be in it, and there'll probably be someone on the outside of it too. Again, just crawling in, just trying to gain a little bit of advantage. Can I hear, can I see anybody? In solos especially, there's lots of people snaking in the grass like this. So that guy with the G36 keeps firing. Right, now I see that guy off to my right. Equipped the AK-98, so I want him to stay still, which he very nicely does. Bang, headshot, dead. That is the beauty of the bolt-action snipers. If somebody's if they don't have a level 3 and full health, you know, you hit them in the head, they're dead. That's it. You know, there's no messing around trying to shoot them lots of times. I am suppressed with the Kar-98, which means that I am quieter, but people would have heard that, and they would have seen in the kill feed that somebody just got, you know, one-shotted because they'd have heard one thing. G36 guy again's killed somebody else. 4 people left. I quite like this position now because the curve of the hill is covering me. Right, 3 left now. Again, the G36 guy up there. He's doing some really, really quite good work. So there's me and 2 others. And again, at this point, the new circle has appeared. We've got 40 seconds. So it's a case of, where are the other 2? Right, I've seen the other guy now. He's behind that house right in front of me. Will he poke his head out so I can one-shot? He doesn't. So I know the guy to my left in the barn is pretty much in cover. Right, so now the guy's running up the hill. Bit of a strange move, this one. But I guess he goes around that way. So again, I'm waiting for him to stop. The G36 guy is engaging him. Right, so he's dead. So now I know it's one-on-one. And that guy, the G36 guy, doesn't know where I am, but I know he's up that hill somewhere. So if I slowly move into the circle, again, I'm using the third-person aim to have a look round, staying at full boost. Lots of solo games on PlayStation, on Vikendi, go down to the very final circle, with the final circle coming in on itself, because there is so much cover. You know, so many buildings, so many trees. Not like an Erangel and Miramar where you're killing each other. You know, maybe in the final circle, but you never really get to positions where the circle disappears. On Vikendi, this happens a lot, and often the person who moves first loses. The person who gives away their position loses. So again, the blue's coming in, I'm in, so I'm just looking around, trying not to give away my position, but having an idea. Now there he goes. So I've just seen him. He's running right to left, running back towards the barn. So there he goes. So he's gone. Now this is where I make a mistake. I assume he's gone behind the barn. In fact, he hasn't. He's gone behind the little, I think there's a cart in front of the barn, and that almost cost me dear in a minute or two. So now I know where he is. He doesn't really know where I am. I don't think so. And I've got the hill off to my right. Now this is the final circle, so this will be disappearing. So it's very important to be at full health, to be at full boost, so that if he, for example, because what I think he does, I think he goes inside the barn and gets stuck inside the barn, and we're going to med each other. But he doesn't. He's outside and runs towards me, rather to my surprise. Because what, as well as when the blue comes in, you'll see he doesn't come in complete with the blue. So now it's time to boost up. We've only got a few seconds left, and this will disappear completely. I've got my AUG. And I'm thinking he's going to run around the outside, but he's actually behind that black whatever that thing is there in front of me. And you'll see I'm just very lucky that I hip fire him. So now I'm ready. So I think he's coming around that side there, but he doesn't. He comes around that side there and he spots me. But he's in the blue. He's taking loads and loads of damage right now. And then very lucky with the hip fire. And that's a chicken dinner. So there we go. Slow and sure, stealthy. If you've got any questions, put them in the box down below. If you enjoyed the video, like, you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Thank you very much, and I will see you again soon.